I'm Tim Barkley with Charleston Home and Design Magazine, and we are talking with Richard Kintner with Aqua Blue Pools, operations manager with Aqua Blue Pools. How you doing, Richard?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, thank you. We are here at a project, an outdoor living / swimming pool and spa project that Aqua Blue Pools recently won a Prism Award for. Is that right?
Correct. Yes, we did win the Prism Award.
Well, congratulations on that, and thank you for having us out to show off this great project. Let's start by just kind of having you give us a general scope of the overall project.
Well, the general scope was the outdoor kitchen was here, and the homeowners wanted a swimming pool and spa that tied into the outdoor kitchen that would accommodate their lifestyle, their children's friends, and also enhance the value of the property. And it's a unique piece of property because we have the house, we have a marsh, and then we have another set of land here that they use to put the outdoor kitchen in. So it's a very unique project to this area.
Gotcha. And Richard, I guess what a lot of people might not realize is Aqua Blue Pools is capable of doing more than just installing a pool or a spa on your property and that's it. There's Aqua Blue Pools was intricately involved in helping the homeowners plan the entire outdoor living space.
Yes, we worked with the homeowners extensively in the design process of the outdoor kitchen. To coordinate with the pool, and then worked with the homeowner's contractor on some little minor changes that would enhance the outdoor kitchen as it tied into the pool and tied into this unique piece of property.
Gotcha. So when all is said and done, the homeowners had a beautiful swimming pool, a spa. We've got a pool house and gazebo kind of thing here, an outdoor kitchen, an outdoor fireplace, and then seating on the flat roof above the pool house. Is that right?
Yeah, there's a sun deck, a very large sun deck above the outdoor kitchen that's accessed from the back of it. Then the outdoor kitchen with the fireplace, big screen TV, barbecue, microwave, refrigerator, ice maker, everything. And then that integrates into the pool, and then all of that flows completely across the piece of property down to and ties in even with the children's playhouse at the other end of the property.
That's fantastic. And again, I want to just point this out. I think the average person out there would think I'm gonna call Aqua Blue Pools if I need a pool, but what am I going to do if I want to create a great outdoor living space beyond the pool? Who am I going to talk to about that? And that's something that Aqua Blue Pools can help a homeowner with as far as the entire scheme.
Well, we can take and coordinate with many different contractors, and we use a lot of general contractors that we work with to design and build projects like this. And what the homeowner can do is they could come to Aqua Blue Pools with a concept, and we can coordinate and introduce them to a general contractor that can do the outdoor kitchen or structure that they want built, and then that contractor would coordinate with Aqua Blue Pools for us to tie the whole project together. This eliminates a lot of the legwork for the homeowner and also a lot of the expense of hiring an architect to design everything and then come back and then have to make all the changes. The homeowners can make the changes as they are going through the discussion process with the contractor and with Aqua Blue Pools.
Mm-hmm. How long did the project take from say start to finish, from the time you started talking with the homeowners until the finish?
Well, we had about a 3-week design period. Then we had to get permitting for the outdoor kitchen, which took about a month and a half. Actual construction time on the entire project was about 3 months from start to finish when the customer could use the project.
How many gallons is this pool?
If I remember correctly, this is probably around 28,000 gallons.
Okay. Let's talk about the pool in particular. Tell our listeners and viewers about some of the unique aspects of this swimming pool.
Well, a couple of unique aspects of it is this has a pebble finish in it, and you may be able to see this in the camera. When the sun shines on this, there are mother of pearl seashells that we sprinkle throughout the pebble finish in here, and they'll sparkle, and this is something that's not done very often. The other aspect is the spa is elevated 3 feet above the pool, which sets it at 1 foot above the floor of the outdoor kitchen, which makes it a very massive structure, but not overwhelming, and it ties in with the outdoor kitchen. We have roughly about 2,200 square feet of travertine decking, and the reason for that is, one, the look of the decking, and then two, it stays very cool during the summer.
Underfoot?
Underfoot, yes.
What about, what kind of challenges did you encounter?
Well, we're working in a marsh, and we have a marsh over here, and then we have a marsh behind the pool. So the water table was very, very high here, so we had to de-water the project, put gravel in to stabilize the pool. Then structurally, we had to tie the pool spa into the outdoor kitchen, and this is where that coordination between the contractor and Aqua Blue Pools is so very important, to have a contractor that you can work with who understands structurally what needs to be done on a project like this.
Tell us about the what makes the pool operate, the system, the filters and so forth. Is it an energy efficient model, or what can you tell us about that?
Well, everything that Aqua Blue Pools does is eco-friendly. We use what's known as a 4x160 pump, which is a magnetic-driven pump, as opposed to just a standard pump, which will reduce the homeowner's electric consumption by 80%. We size the heaters, and the heaters are also eco-friendly to reduce the gas consumption. And the plumbing that we use is oversized, which means that we can filter all of this water and clean all of this water and chemically treat all of this water in 4 hours per day, as opposed to this running 24 hours per day. And by using the eco-friendly systems that we use, we reduce the operating expenses by anywhere from 70 to 80%.
Nice. What did you enjoy most about working on this project?
The most enjoyable thing was having customers who gave you the freedom to design something without a lot of constrictions, and they were very open to different materials, such as the natural stone on the spa, the mother of pearl seashells in the pool. The freedom to work with a customer like that was the most enjoyable part of the project.
Where did the design inspiration for this project come in?
Well, basically, when I first came to the project, we had a flat piece of land in between two marshes, and the homeowners gave me a rough drawing of what the outdoor kitchen was going to be, and they said they wanted something really spectacular, and gave me some insight into their lifestyle. And so I sat there in the flat piece of property and looked at the outdoor kitchen drawings, and just started making some drawings, and after about 2 weeks came up with the finalized drawing, and it just came to me as I looked at the surrounding area.
So yeah, and once again, just to stress, Aqua Blue was able to create an entire outdoor living plan that goes beyond just the pool and spa.
Just the pool, yeah. We created the whole, the fencing. We helped the homeowners design the fencing, the landscaping, the decking, everything from start to finish.
How involved were the homeowners with this project?
They were very involved. From the initial design, we sat down and we made changes in the design, discussing with the homeowner, getting their input. We made a lot of changes in the material that was used because we gave them a lot of selections to look at, so they were very, very involved in it.
You mentioned a couple minutes ago off camera that at the beginning of this project, when you were sitting down with the homeowners, you knew that this would be an award-winning pool. Tell us about why you had that mindset.
Well, the property is unique. To have the outdoor kitchen and the pool situated on a piece of property surrounded on basically three sides by marsh makes it very, very unique. Then the homeowners wanted something that complemented their lifestyle, and because of the parties and everything they had, they wanted something a little on the spectacular side. So that gave you the freedom to sit down and draw something that you normally don't see in Charleston. Okay, there are very few pools like this in Charleston. And tying in with the outdoor kitchen like this, I knew based upon the material that they had chosen and the design that it would be an award winner.
Great. And you've been around long enough in the pool business to spot an award winner in advance, huh?
Oh, absolutely. You can spot an award winner pretty easy.
How long have you been involved in building pools?
42 years.
42 years. That's great. Well, let's take a look at that pool equipment that you were telling me about, the eco-friendly pool equipment from Aqua Pools.
Okay.
Richard, we're kind of in the back of the pool house now, and tucked away behind this pool house is all of the equipment that makes the Aqua Blue swimming pool operate correctly. Just briefly run us through what we're looking at back here.
Well, we have a quad DE filter here, which filters down to 5 microns, which is the finest pool filtration on the market today. We have a 400,000 BTU gas heater, which allows quick heat up time for the spa. Doesn't cost a lot to operate. The pumps are what we talked about before. They're 4x160 eco-friendly pumps, magnetic driven, which reduce your electrical consumption by about 80%. We have an automatic salt generation system, which takes salt that we add to the pool, makes chlorine, and chemically treats the pool without having to store chlorine, without having the bad byproducts of buying granular chlorine. This actually makes pure chlorine and automatically dispenses it into the pool. Right here we have what's known as vac alerts. These, because the homeowners have small children, these are safety devices so that if any of the children get close to the drains in the pool, these shut everything down so that no one will be trapped on one of the main drains in the pool. We not only design the pools for energy savings, but also for safety reasons also.
Great. And you mentioned that all of this pool equipment is energy efficient, so it helps lower the power bills for the homeowners.
Absolutely. One of the things is that the ongoing cost of a pool can get expensive, and it costs the same amount of money in the beginning to do it the right way as it does the wrong way. And if you take the time to design the system to minimize the operating cost, it benefits the customer.
And you mentioned that there is there's quite a distance between the pool equipment here and the swimming pool itself. More of a distance than I guess what you're normally used to. That created some challenges too in terms of tying in all of the plumbing lines from the equipment to the swimming pool.
Correct. The distance from the pool equipment to the pool and the fact that the pool equipment is elevated 3.5 feet above the pool meant that we oversized all of the plumbing. Typically, your plumbing would be 2-inch. All of this plumbing is 2.5 or 3-inch to accommodate the distance and the elevation above there. Plus, it allows you to filter and clean all the water in 4 hours as opposed to 16 hours or 24 hours.
Gotcha. All right. Well, if you don't mind, we're just going to take a little walk around here and get some extra footage and And I think we'll wrap this up. But it's been a pleasure talking with you, Richard, and thank you so much for explaining all of the details in this award-winning project. Prism that Aqua Blue won the Prism Award recently in 2009 or 2010. Is that right?
2010, yes.
That's great. That's great. Well, it's a fantastic project, and it really, I think, is a good reflection of what Aqua Blue Pools is capable of. And one more thing, now that I'm thinking about it, I wanted to ask you: Aqua Blue Pools is a master pool builder. Is that correct?
Yes, we're a Master Pool Guild member, and the Master Pool Guild is an international organization of high-quality builders that adhere to certain standards that we have to maintain year after year. And it's an invitation-only organization. You don't apply to join. You have to be asked to join, and they ask you to join based upon your quality of construction, your business practices, and so on and so forth. And we're the only Master Pool Guild member in Charleston.
Well, that's terrific. Well, Richard, thanks again. Once again, we have been talking with Richard Kintner with Aqua Blue Pools. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you very much.